The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Minneapolis. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft out of USC. It's Sam Darnold.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
Now the man who moved inside the NFC North, the former Packer, Aaron Jones. Here's a 2nd and 6. They run it once more with Jones. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, 2nd in the league in passing a season ago.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. And that one incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Brandon Powell returns for the Vikings. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Vikings offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing, Darnold. Here comes the screen to Jones. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Lions offense ready for their 2nd possession. They had a disappointing quick 3-and-out on that opening drive. So they'll try it again here in a scoreless game with 1st and 10. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Williams in motion. Goff to throw on 1st down. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Williams in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. At the right side and brought in by Williams. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Here's Jack Fox now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Jones. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as he'll take this forward to the 27. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They run straight ahead with Jones. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On the ground now with Jones. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
Get this to the tight end, Johnny Munt. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Off the play fake. Here's... Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. To return, it's Khalil Dorsey. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. From the gun, it's Goff. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
Catch is made. That is Williams. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. One quarter in the books. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now, Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. Montgomery, first down, still going. They are not having success on defense. That play picks up 19 yards.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. No chance at all. He'll go down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Williams in motion. Goff to throw. That is caught at the 3. He is in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
That's just too easy. At this level, Mike, you give an NFL quarterback that much time to find a receiver that open, it's just going to be pitch and catch and result in an easy 6. So they got to tighten up their coverage. They got to do a better job accounting for all these receivers, because if they have guys running that free the rest of this game, they're going to light up the scoreboard.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
2nd and 11. Darnold to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Jones. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's going to let one fly for Addison. Going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
The Lions offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. trouble. Down he goes.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A second down throw for Goff. Catch is made by Wright. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Throwing, Goff. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Howell now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. This is Jones. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. A run. It's Jones. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The Lions offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. This one complete right side. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Josh Metellus there on the tackle. Second and 7. On play action, Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's 3rd and 2. On the ground, Montgomery. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Now a handoff. Jones trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. There's Jefferson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and a yard. Darnold. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
And after battling some injuries a year ago, Mike, Justin Jefferson, I know he's certainly looking forward to getting back to producing at the ridiculous level that we've come to expect out of him. I mean, even with last year's limitations, he still eclipsed the 1,000-yard mark, and barring something dramatic, you got to imagine he's going to do it again this year.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Darnold to the air once more. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here's Darnold again. He'll look underneath here for Jones. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. To throw again is Darnold. He'll get this complete. It's Addison again. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Darnold to throw again. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Final second now of this 1st half as this one is away. Goff to throw on 1st down. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That's caught! And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the 1st half.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports Studios. This is the halftime report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Three points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. To return it, it's Dorsey. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. First and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
One more time with Montgomery. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to be very close to a 1st down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice first down pickup there by Sam Laporta, the second-year tight end out of Iowa. And you talk about having a breakout rookie campaign, Mike. I mean, to make the Pro Bowl as a rookie at the tight end position is no easy feat. He kind of burst onto the scene as the Lions found themselves in the NFC Championship. I had a chance this summer to spend some time with him at our TEU, kind of our tight end only camp that I run with Kelsey and Kittle in Nashville, and seeing him work up close and personal, you can see why, even though he's a young player, he's had the level of success that he's had only 2 years now into his career.
Here's 2nd and 9. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he's in! Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Jones.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. This one is caught by Addison. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground now with Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense, over 300 yards passing in the game, and has been sharp right from the start. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. Give him 14 on that play, 1 first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They run out of the gun with Montgomery, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Williams in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It is 3rd and 10. Now a give to Montgomery, heading right. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. That'll be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Vikings offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing, Darnold. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Darnold to the air once more. Here comes the screen to Jones. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
To throw again is Darnold. He'll get this one out to his fullback. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
Here's Darnold again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Darnold to throw again. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A gain there of 17.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll work his way only to the 23. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They run it once more with Jones. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to go backwards again. They went to him twice in a row. The defense stops him twice in a row for loss. And now it's 4th down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This one from 41 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
14 on the pickup. 1st down, Detroit.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Goff. Catch is made by Wright. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. That's Jonathan Grenard busting in to record the sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Vikings offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Darnold. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And Listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw is Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He'll run, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They'll wind up getting 7 on 4th and 3.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That one, take it in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will cut the deficit to 7. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.